joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. Quite a picture here inside Ibrox, nor would you expect anything else. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for the...
Giroud has got himself a free kick. Matuidi, Conte. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Brilliant save from Alisson! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Willian switches it towards the other side. And it's Coutinho. Arthur. Neymar. He's in! Willian. Kante struck first time. Just a whisker away. Pavard.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Matuidi. EMBAPE. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Who's ball? Who's going to get? Has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Back to the keeper and go again. Marquinhos. So it is still 0-0. Thiago Silva. Daniel Alves. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Marquinhos. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Alexandro. Played into the middle.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Arthur. Coutinho. Played back in. Cleared without complication. Thiago Silva goes back to base. Casemiro. Thiago Silva. Philippe Coutinho. Arthur. Philippe Coutinho. Neymar. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Towering header! And that has been clubbed away. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort.
He's had a go! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Gabriel Jesus really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Pogba. Titi. Hernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, great run, magical! Arthur. Marquinhos tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Coutinho. Giroud. Dinks one in. Thiago Silva. Arthur. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. And it's Neymar. Gets his head to it! Delivery, but no joy.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Matuidi. Gabriel Jesus. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pavard. Forward it goes. We've reached half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Willian with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Neymar. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Griezmann. Pogba. Conte. He wasn't being fooled. Pavard. And here's Giroud. Mbappe tries lifting it over. He slid it through. And the keeper's in command. Marquinhos. Good ball. They'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Varane with the crossfield ball. Hernandez. Neymar. And it's Alexandro. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Philippe Coutinho. It's gone out for a throw-in. Titi, Conte, Matuidi, and here's Ben Yedder. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Brazil have it back and they can go again. Good run down the left, what can they make of it? Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Dani Alves, Thiago Silva, Philippe Coutinho, Alexandro, Neymar, now it's Neymar, over to the left, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pavard. Conte. Pavard. Griezmann. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Thiago Silva. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Alexandro. Needed a better pass there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough. Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
France break the deadlock.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Neymar. He hits it!
Neymar weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Matuidi. Hernandez. Conte. And it's Ben Yedder. Gets the better of his man.
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Alexandro. He gets past his man. Pavard. Deep into stoppage time. Willian. Gabriel. Real chance! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
All square again into the dying minutes. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.